Double time! What's up, everyone? Welcome back to, oh man, is it 119, I think?
Couldn't tell ya.
Couldn't tell you. Of Double Time. Man, it's been 7 months.
Oops.
It has been 7 months since we podcasted. And we got a lot to catch you up on. As you can see, we're all here in person. The boys are here in Nash. Starting off, I graduated, so yippee!
Wow, yay!
So yeah, done with college, and now it's time to be a 9-to-5 slave in the Matrix. So excited for that. What have you boys? I haven't talked to you in 7 months. So what have you boys been up to?
Oh my god, where do we even start?
Nothing.
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 Cut.
Oh, we got our shit on the wall. Yeah. Anyway. It's 1 a.m. We've got a long day.
We had a great Halloween. And then it was right back into Grammy season. I think that's where the story begins.
Yeah. We did a Latin Grammy Vegas episode. It had to be redacted. That's all we'll say. But yeah,
basically what podcasts in Vegas stays in Vegas. But it was a lovely grand time. But we got to meet some awesome people and not see them more than once. Even though they kept texting us and blowing up our phones, asking to see us so many times.
They just wanted us so bad.
Yeah.
Everything about Vegas was
awesome.
Awesome, except the Grammys. That was the worst part. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Everything about Vegas sucked.
Yeah.
But the Grammys were cool.
Yep. Yeah. You know what I mean? Gavin was able to get a ticket for the show last minute, so it was me, Ryan, and Gavin all in the show, along with the other Grammy reps that decided to come. And then we had like what, two extra days of not
something like that.
Grammy.
Yeah.
And it was just Vegas is Vegas, so.
It was just gambling and drinking and drinking and gambling and clubbing.
Right.
And
yeah.
that was pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
It was so awesome, and I miss Vegas every day of my life.
And then before Vegas, we actually had the Fall Summit in October with Maren Morris and King Princess here in Nash. That was a time. They're great. It was just a very X-rated panel, so it was quite interesting. But they were nice, and it was cool. And yeah.
Yeah.
What's new with you? You're awfully quiet.
I didn't go to Vegas,
You didn't.
so that's it. Not much.
Cool.
I've been doing the same exact thing every single day since October, so yep.
Wow, that's awesome. Thanks, Dan.
Yep.
So then there was Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving was awesome. Favorite holiday?
Is that actually your favorite holiday?
No, it's Zane's favorite holiday.
That's not.
And then there was winter and Christmas.
Favorite holiday?
Yes.
And Christmas was awesome. Got so many cool toys. And then there was New Year's, which was always awesome. Love New Year's. Yep.
Oh yeah, Gooby came out to Nash for New Year's. That was a good week. We went to Midtown, and we just kissed everybody.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. What else? Oh yeah, I passed physics. I don't remember how much that was part of the podcast lore, but in the fall, I was in physics, and it was not going well, and I was doing everything I could to make it work, and it just wasn't. And so, thought I wasn't going to graduate. Went into the final with an F in the class. Got an 86 in the final. We clutched up, ended with like a high C. And Yeah, so we would not be here right now if that didn't happen. So that single final determined if we would be here this weekend and I would get a degree. So glad that worked out. Kind of had close to similar situations this semester just because I was in circuit theory and physics for audio at the same time. Didn't have to go to office hours or anything crazy like that, but just another like glink kind of situation. But we did it.
Wow, that's awesome.
So yeah, New Year's was good. Passed physics. I went home for Christmas to see mommy.
Wow, how was your Christmas?
Oh, it was so good. And then it was Grammy season. So this year I got to bring Ryan, Gavin, my mom. Gavin got to bring his sister, and then Kalini was in LA too at the time. She was living there, so she tagged along, not for the show, but just for other shit beforehand. So yeah, we were just missing Zane. But it was a pretty complete stacked crew this year, which was sick. So, yeah, it was me, my mom, and Ryan and Gavin and Jaden at the show, and then we did stuff all throughout the week too.
I got to go to Soundstage.
Oh yeah,
and
we threw our first ever. Sorry, we threw our first ever music festival for Grammy. Anyway,
And while you and Gavin were working, I was just hanging out with Kalini and Jaden the whole time.
right.
And we went to every single sponsor booth and got a haul of every free item we could. And we did end up with 18 bottles of Vaseline, which was the highlight of the weekend.
PacSun, and this is our PacSun collab. And Vaseline was the presenting sponsor. So we just had Vaseline everywhere, and we got vassed up at the Grammys.
They had a Vaseline vending machine, so we had the Vas Vend, and we got vassed up, and it was so awesome.
And they had the Vaseline podium with the Vaseline gold trophy.
Yeah, with the golden Vas bottle.
Yep, and then they had Vaseline wellness shots
That's true.
as well.
Then afterwards, we had the
Actually,
Vas wagon and said, please someone take some more Vaseline.
Yeah.
Bass wagon.
Which is also what they used to call me back in the day.
So yeah, it was good. We threw our first music festival, 1,500 plus attendees, and then Gavin was video man for Grammy Week because I'm a rep this year, so I had to be in the shit. So that week was the infamous ice storm of the century here in Nashville and most of the eastern part of the country. So I convinced the travel team to let me get out to LA early because I was like, if I leave a day later, I'm not gonna be able to get out of the state because everything was just shut down. So I had a lovely weekend in Santa Monica. Got out there early. It was on the beach. Yeah. And then Gavin was supposed to fly in Monday of Grammy
on
Week.
the other hand,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because you were coming from.
yeah. So I've been doing a study abroad in Costa Rica. I just got back, but I was there from the beginning of January until basically the end of May, or the beginning of May. But flying to the Grammys, oh boy,
Yay.
so fun and awesome. I was supposed to get there on Tuesday, I feel like, or Monday, and I ended up getting there, what, Tuesday,
well, like
No,
technically Wednesday
Wednesday
morning at like
morning.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
It's like Tuesday night going into Wednesday.
So
pretty much.
my flight got delayed from Monday night to the next day, I think, from Costa Rica.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, whatever.
So we're like, we'll still have an office day for Gavin to get like acclimated to using my Sony and,
Yeah.
you know,
The
like
whole-
having some practice filming at the office before shit starts. Because Wednesday is first thing is Best New Artist Showcase at Grammy House, and like all the new artist nominees are there, and they give little keynote things, and Gavin's supposed to film it. So we were like, okay, we'll have Gavin do some practice stuff at the office. We're just gonna be working and finishing everything up before actual events start. But
But no. Who needs that when you can fly to Miami, have them cancel your flight mid-flight in Miami, call them up, and they're like, yeah, I think the best we can do is Thursday morning. Does that work? And I'm like, okay, that's actually awesome.
yeah,
So
like no, that does not work.
then I'm calling Noah at, what, 2 a.m.?
Yeah, it was me, Gavin, and Jesse. Like,
Yeah, trying to brainstorm how to get me out of Miami and to LA.
yeah, What the fuck are you boys laughing at?
What's going on? Over
Nothing.
there?
I'm
Don't worry about
active
that.
listening.
Wow, he's such a good listener. So I'm in Miami at 2 a.m. and then we find a flight. What is so funny?
What is happening?
Okay, so you found a flight in Miami after talking to Noah and Jesse.
Oh my goodness. So I had to spend another like $300 on a flight from Miami to LA with JetBlue, but it was in a different airport. So I left at like 6 a.m. on a train to go to, I think it was like Fort Worth or whatever. Like 40 minutes north of Miami.
No, it's Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale, yeah.
Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah, Fort Worth, Texas. I actually went
Had to
from
make it to
Miami
That's like a
Texas.
train to Texas
Yeah.
from Miami.
Oh, okay.
Classic.
And then I ended up flying out that night and getting in at what, like freaking 2 a.m.
Yeah, literally, me and Jesse are down in the lobby like cooking on shit, and then
Cooking a 5-course meal.
yeah, cooking a 5-course meal for Grammy Week, and then Gavin rolls in at like 2 a.m. and then Jesse pulls him in to start cooking with us, and then we're like, it's basically Wednesday morning, and I was like, here's how you change a white balance. Go film Leon Thomas walking on stage.
Yeah.
Good luck. And I mean, I was like with you and like shadowing you, but you were like thrown in the deepest of ends.
Yeah, literally.
But you did it. You clutched up, and everything turned out. And then Gavin helped film all the other Grammy Week stuff. So he did what did you do? Songwriter, composer?
Songwriting,
Event.
composers.
What the fuck's happening? What the fuck? I need to get visuals on saying.
Yeah, you do.
And then we did the Crypto Arena tour. That was sick. We met Alex Warren in like the middle. He was like in the middle of his rehearsal. And then we met Ben Winston, who's the executive producer of the Grammys. And he literally was like, I'm the executive producer of the Grammys. He talks like that.
Yeah.
He was super nice. I just liked his accent. And then Friday was Grammy U Day, so we did a master class in the morning with Youngblood, and then we did soundstage that night. And Gavin and I were both filming that day, running around like madmen. We had comms headsets, and we had to cover 3 stages, 15 performers, and we had no talent schedule at all. So we had to be in 8 places at once. But we did it, and we worked, and we didn't miss a single person. So we clutched up.
30 alarms.
Yeah.
Headset.
Yeah, we had to like make a fake, not a fake, but like backtrack scheduling of when each artist theoretically would arrive, and then set alarms for each thing. It was nuts, but it was good. And then Saturday was, what was Saturday? Oh, Saturday was noms.
Oh, yeah.
The nominee reception at the Beverly Hotel, right? Or no, the Wilshire Hotel. And then Sunday was Grammy Sunday. So we did red carpet in the morning, and then I had to go to the Peacock Theater because I was presenting Grammys this year. So that was crazy. No? You don't like the... Yeah, so I got to present Grammys this year on stage, which was crazy. So did red carpet super quick, and then went over to Peacock, got briefed by the by the stage manager, and he does Kimmel, I guess, is his main gig, and he was like the coolest guy. He's like, we gotta get like, you know, through these shits, because like we're trying to get out of here. Like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I got to like walk Leon Thomas's mom off stage and like walk. I met Leon backstage, met Kalani, met freaking Joni Mitchell, like crazy. And we made record time for the whole premiere ceremony. So that whole morning was giving out some Grammys, you know, with the other 2 Natty reps, Adina, or not Adina, what am I saying? The Florida rep, Adina, and the 2 Natty reps, Jocelyn and Eiley. So shout out to them. And then it was Grammy show time. So then we jetted back over to Crypto, and then we watched the show. And then it was the after party. So that was Grammys. And we're kind of just like glossing over it because we're trying to get through recapping everything, and it was also kind of a while ago. So a while ago, like 3 months ago. But you boys are awfully quiet.
I'm just listening to you recap.
Oh, groaning and moaning.
So
Yeah. Dude, you covered all the base with the Grammys.
you had 0 editions.
Well, you guys were working. Me and Jaden were just going around town. We hit the beach. We went on a little train.
Dude, you went on a train?
Yeah, dude, we went on the
That's
train.
awesome.
And we hit the metro. And dude, we were just hitting the town, dude. It was awesome.
Wow.
We saw a little sunset on the beach. Oh my god, it was so cute. We saw the pier. Oh my god, it was so cute. That was pretty much LA. It was
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yep. Then what?
And there was Valentine's Day, which was big this year.
I literally don't even remember it this year.
Well, yeah, I don't think anything happened.
I know, but like I don't even like remember that happening. Like I remember Easter.
That's
and,
how
like,
it is when you're single, man.
I know.
Whoa.
Ooh, burn.
Then what?
February was a blur.
Yeah, February. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a new job, quit that.
Oh yeah, God, yeah. Ryan worked for Jeffrey Epstein for a little bit.
And we'll leave it at that. Yeah. And that's for 1 month.
Had to get out of there. It was weird vibes.
Yeah.
Had to
like-
commute every day.
The island was pretty bad. And then I went to the Durango Film Festival with my uncle in March. What the hell? Because he was one of the judges, and it was actually kind of awesome. And I met a whole lot of cool Durango people. And since I was like technically part of the judge squad, I had a pass that got me into everywhere and all the parties and everything. So it was actually super awesome and cool.
Dude, were you in any like green rooms? That's foreshadowing.
Nope.
Okay.
That makes me.
And I watched a lot of movies and a lot of short films and met a lot of filmmakers, and they were kind of cool because I don't do a lot of networking, you know, back in AZ town.
We know.
And yeah, there were just some fucking characters there, man.
What, like who? Drop some names.
Yeah, so there were. No, there was one time where we were having like an after party, and
As one does.
as one does, and it was just like 2 people I was familiar with because we were there for a couple of days talking, and then like 2 people who I knew their film, but like we didn't talk yet.
Right.
So we were having a little chat, and then they were asking me about film school because, you know, like that's all that we all talked about. So, you know, it's like film, and like, what do you do in film? And
It's like, did you go to school for this or like?
right. And so I was telling them about how I had to do my like 2 capstone films, and how one of them I just didn't like the project. And I was like, yeah, the director just like wasn't my favorite. And I thought he said at the time, he was like, the Asian? And so I was just like, huh? Because it's this old white guy.
Oh.
So I was just like, I didn't say anything about that. He's like, and he's like, I think I like the vision. I was like, oh, yeah, no, like we disagreed on the vision. Gosh. And then that was kind of, he was like, yeah, I saw you look at me that way. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck I just said, but like, I guess it was wrong. I was like, I know, I'm glad like you would have like, you know, pushed back on that if that's what I said. And so then every time I saw him afterwards, I was like, the Asian. And so that was kind of like our bit. It was awesome.
God.
And then, yeah, there's a lot of films, met a whole lot of cool people, and there was this girl that yeah, and there was this girl that I met, and now we're still together. No, there was one night where it was like, everyone's going out clubbing after the movies, after the award show, we're all hitting the clubs, and there's like one
That
club
was
because it's
cool.
like the smallest town ever.
Right.
But like we were there just God all fucking night. And just it was just all like the filmmakers that I somehow met and were now part of the circle. They were like, dude, we gotta get you to go dance with some girls. And I'm like, dude, wrong team. He's like, oh, let's go find some other.
Like, oh, I meant guys.
No, that's literally what he said. And I was like, sure, dude, fuck. I was like, I don't like sure. Sure. And so then we tried to bag some baddies, but we're in Durango, so like everyone's, like 40, which we love.
Yeah, there's some hot 40-year-olds.
What?
There's some hot 40-year-olds.
I didn't hear the second syllable.
There are some hot 4-year-olds. I did work for Epstein for a month. So.
It's funny when you know the real job.
That's true.
What the fuck? And so, dude, it was just a blast. And I actually do want to go back because it was cool.
Wow.
And I want to make a film and submit it and have the whole gang go and win some.
I'm
things.
out. I'm busy.
Yeah, I don't-
Go to Durango.
Yeah, I want the gang go to Durango.
Where's that, Colorado?
Yeah.
It sure is.
Yeah, I'm
What?
busy that weekend.
Fuck you.
Okay, me and Zane.
It's good. Colorado's good. Durango's good.
No, I could probably drive to Durango.
No, I do like Colorado.
Yippee! And so that was Durango. And then on the plane back home, there was, I think this also happened when we were flying somewhere. There's a guy who came out of the bathroom and he just had a long trail of toilet paper on his shoe and he just walked all the way back to his seat with it. And so that was awesome. And I was like, yeah,
Does that happen in the airplane
it's
bathroom?
like, this is Durango. Or this is just travel.
Isn't the airplane bathroom?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What are you doing in there?
How does it get like how do you not? Okay. But yeah, that was Durango, so it was awesome. And then March.
Wow.
Man, March happened.
Was that ray gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
March
That was
was
the start
March
of
was a
it?
lovely month.
That was the start of it?
Yeah. Well, that was it. March was a lovely time. And now it's May.
Fucking ray gun.
What did what the fuck?
Sorry.
Oops, sorry.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, March was good. What did I do in March? I did a lot of shit in March, but I don't remember.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me-
It's not like we have to.
Let me get my calendar. That's the only way I can
That's it.
remember things.
That was the dude on the fucking plane. Literally, it was like,
God damn.
It's like a cartoon.
and then the baby
Yeah.
shit itself.
The baby shit itself. And then they all started crying.
That's foreshadowing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in March, I shot a little video for a sorority at a private airport, so that was pretty cool. Got to see some PJs, got to see like the private terminal shit, some private jets. That's like lingo. Like if you're familiar with them, if you've been on one before, you can say it. And we filmed at their apartment, and we basically made like a little mini short film in one day. It was cool. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I'm just listening.
Listen. And then, oh, guys, finally locked the fuck in and got my passport. So, DV's going international now. So just get ready for that. And then the next week, I filmed a little live EP performance for an artist that goes to Belmont. It should be out on YouTube soon, I think. And then it was basically Belmont tracks, but like on my own, which was fun. And then there were some cool events. Went to like a creator event thing here in Nash, met some cool peeps. And then I turned 23. I'm old as shit. So that was pretty fun. Huh?
You're so old.
I'm so old and I'm chapped in Ankh, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, Zig Zabid.
I had a couple dates in March. March was a good month.
It was.
We went on some dates in March.
Did we?
I did.
Good for you.
Did you?
There's no way of knowing.
What the fuck? And then then top of April, I got to produce and be a student ambassador for this year's Kirby's for Curb College. That was pretty cool. I did all the production elements for it, built the whole run show. I took a lot of pages out of the Grammy way of doing things with awards, so that was cool to integrate it in my own way. And got to work alongside Tegan and Liv, and shout out to Emmy for bringing us on. And then I filmed a video for Gibson guitars, which was sick. And then filmed the entire Best of the Best showcase for Belmont. They basically every year they send the winner of the Best of the Best showcase to Bonnaroo, and this year they are hiring me to make a whole mini doc on that artist. So filmed the whole Best of the Best showcase, and then I'm gonna be sent to Bonnaroo with that artist to film their whole experience and then make a little mini doc. So very stoked for that. And then the sorority video played at the event. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, their video was the best video," so that was nice. And then we hit the Big Apple, New York.
Big apple.
Gavin and I went to Big Apple.
Oh, yeah.
Gavin, talk about Big Apple.
Oh, well, this time I flew direct because I didn't want to make the same mistake as last time.
From Costa Rica again.
Yep, from Costa Rica again. What do we do in the Big Apple? Man, we got to the Big Apple and it was so big. What did we do at the very beginning? I feel like you got there later in the day. I showed up pretty early.
Yeah, Gavin was hired again for filming.
Thursday.
Gavin's film boy now. He took my job.
And no, actually no.
Okay.
And I showed up, so we went to the office pretty early in the morning. The Grammy office in New York, and we hung out there for a second. Did some prep work for the different panels that we were gonna do. I was given the job to find royalty-free music, which was super awesome and fun, and that's all I did for most of the time there. But the offices were pretty cool. New York was cool. I walked to the Empire State Building.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we had a much more elevated view this time from our hotel room of the Empire State Building. It was sick. I'll throw it on the screen right now. Yeah, so we got Willow Smith, Jacob Collier, Natasha Bedingfield, Toe Bird, Alicia, Mariah the Scientist, and then a couple others for panels across 2 days. And then the third day was our first career day. So we had like mock interviews, resume reviews, panels, headshot station, one-on-one career consultations in studios, producer reviews. It was like crazy. It was sick. And we
That
had,
venue
like-
was sick too.
yeah, but we did it at Universal's offices in New York, and there were lines around the block all 3 days. So it was popping. So yeah, and then I edited all the content that Gavin filmed. So we got a nice little duo thing going on. But yeah, Gavin's sort of the cameraman now for Grammy. But I will be again. We both will be now that I won't be a rep in like 3 weeks. But yeah, say goodbye to all the reps from this year because they are not reps anymore, sadly. I'm staying on until the end of May to finish out some stuff, and then I'll be freelanced. So still be running around doing crazy stuff with them, which I'm happy about. So, and that brings us to grad weekend.
We're doing grad weekend now.
Or not, damn, fine, fuck.
It's not even over yet.
All the boys
What
are
do you mean?
in Nashville.
So basically, let's set the stakes. So, my mom had been planning like a big graduation party for like months and months. So it was like big grad party weekend. We got like a rooftop venue thing. We got it catered. It was sick. But it was like, we need to lock in. And like the past 2 times that I went to South Carolina to visit my mom, I brought up like my entire car full of stuff. Like glasses, dishes, like frozen lasagna, like all this stuff for this weekend. So it was like a lot of time and effort put in by her to make this weekend nuts. So it was basically like, we're here. It's time to lock in. Oh, and we're also currently in an Airbnb for grad weekend. We didn't say that. We're just like in a house. Yeah, we're in the grad Airbnb.
So it's Thursday morning. It's 1:30 a.m. And I'm like, God, it's time to get to the airport. Me and Zane are flying out together, 5 a.m. flight.
What?
I'm nothing.
You told me I could sleep.
You're allowed to.
I just didn't know if you were.
I've been.
Oh.
I'm conscious. I'm just closing my eyes.
So you get to the airport. There's no line because it's 4 in the morning. And it's really smooth.
Oh my god! Don't get me started.
Dude, crazy hijinks on the plane.
Dude was snoring so loud. I was like, "Shut up!" in my head,
And then I was saying
and
it
then
out loud.
nothing happened.
And then a baby
Baby
shit
shat
itself. And then that same
Stunk
baby.
up the whole tube. Oh my god.
whole tube.
Yeah, that was bad.
That
At first I was like, did someone around me fart? And then
It was like,
crying stinking baby walked past us and I was like, holy fuck.
And then you're like, can I throw that overboard just to like...
Yeah, I was like, lady, your baby stunk up this whole tube with its shit.
It's shit.
That's it.
and there was that baby and a different baby that were crying at the same time for a
Yes.
lot of the flight.
They were kind of doing like a perfect third.
That is true. They were kind of harmonizing.
Yep.
And so it was an awesome flight.
Picked up the rental, stopped at Walgreens,
I went to Walgreens.
stopped at the Airbnb, gave kisses to Lynn. Sorry, gave kisses to Mrs. Strikes. And then we went to the store, or we went to Belmont. Went to the student store, got a Bruin biscuit, except they were out, and then we
Got the Bruin French toast.
French toast sandwich.
Yeah, this is their first time in Nashville, so I had to show them the lay of the land, show them home base, show them campus, and then, oh yeah, I got coffee with my dean Thursday afternoon. God, that feels like forever ago. And she is brilliant. She's a ninja, and she's just like, she knows her stuff. So that was cool. Long overdue. It was nice to just like actually sit and talk with her because she's so go and like the busiest woman ever. But she was very insightful. And then I came back, and then all the family got here. So the crazy cousins, the aunts, the friends, yeah. And then we got we got this house, and then there are condos like around this house, and they got the condos. So we had like a little compound, a condo compound, if you will. So we did, some dinners there. We did some desserts there. And then
we did
and then we did a Mexican dinner. We did a Mexican dinner Thursday night with everybody, and Ryan Fent folded in the kitchen.
That's not true.
And then
I was sleepy from my 5 a.m. flight, so
was
I was
sleepy, and then
resting my eyes.
he was sleepy, and then we started drinking.
And then everyone in the family called me Grandpa for falling asleep all weekend.
Yeah.
I think that was because you were wearing a grandpa shirt.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe that
yeah,
too.
Yeah, that's what that.
Oh, they called me Sleepy Boy,
yeah.
and then they started calling me Grandpa.
Yeah,
Definitely
because
called
Ryan
you
basically
Steve
fell asleep like at the dinner table.
Video
Do I have permission?
of the one at the dinner table.
Okay.
Not the other one. Not the.
Okay. And then, so a little incident.
Incident. This was a really big controversy
Yeah.
in my family.
Yeah, this was very embarrassing for Ryan. This changed their entire first impression of him. So, we had some lawn beers, and then we came back, and then we did some coffee, some cookies, and then Friday was breakfast here, right?
We had breakfast like every day.
And then Gavin got in. We drank some more, and then it was lasagna night at the house. So my
And
mom,
fake photos.
huh? Oh yeah. Before that, we did like fake post graduation day photos so that we didn't have to rally everybody the actual day of graduation, because the actual day they're all setting up for the big bash, the big party. So yeah, we did fake grad photos with all the fam and cousins and everything at Belmont, and then we came back, and then it was lasagna night. So my mom made some scrumptious lasagna and salad, and then we had a nice family dinner, and then we played some games, and then it was a big day. So Saturday, yesterday, graduated. I had to get up pretty early, got ready, went over to Belmont, and then I got there, and you had to like go. It was so weird. You had to like go based on your last name, like when you walked in, like follow certain lines. They gave you a card with your name on it and your degree, and then you had to write like the phonetic spelling of your name. But then they just send you to like this room with everybody in it anyway, in a not organized manner. And then you could just like pick like who you wanted to be with and where you wanted to be. So it was, I don't know why they sorted us from the beginning, but I get in, and I was in like row 17 with some people, and then my friend texted me and was like, yo, we're in row 1, like pull up. So I pulled up, and then I didn't realize, but row 1 was like row 1, like the first people to like go in. So the like, I don't know her name unfortunately, but this lady and like, you know, the big regalia, like whatever comes in, she's like, okay, you guys are gonna follow me, we're the first ones. And I was like, oh shit, okay. So I'm looking, and I'm number 3, I'm third in the freaking line to walk in. So then we walk in, you know, they got the trumpet fanfare going, and then I'm front row, and then all the speeches happened. The president spoke, there were some student performances, student speeches, and then it was cool because I had like a direct beeline to my dean, so we kept like looking at each other. It was funny. And then they were like, okay, everyone stand and line up, and then we went on stage, and I just had 2 people to watch like what they did, like the rhythm and like what hand to, you know, do shit. And so I was like, okay, here we go. So I was third, and then you know, crushed it. You know, I did a backflip on stage. It was pretty cool. And then got my degree, got my photo, and then sat back down and then just waited. And it was a pretty quick ceremony. It started at 9:30, and then we were like in my car, photos taken at Bell Tower at like 11. So we had time for photos afterwards, and like seeing everybody. Saw Noah, saw Nadine, saw Emmy, and then we hit the venue.
And so the venue was awesome. We were in charge of setting it up while they were graduating. So it was on a nice little rooftop, and we got the whole family together, and we got the champagne and
the ice. Don't forget the ice.
and the ice. Oh, we had to go buy the ice. So we had to hit up Kroger and get 150 pounds of ice, and then
150 pounds?
140.
pounds of ice. Sorry. 150 pounds, that'd be fucking absurd.
Yeah.
And so we're going to the regular checkout because Zane was like, I just don't want to deal with the ice. I'll just buy it from the person. And so we're doing it, and then Zane's talking to the cashier, and her name was Rachel. She was lovely. And then like as Zane's like paying, and we're about to walk away, I don't even think she looks at us. She just kind of like says it into the void. What did she say, Zane?
I think it was like, you guys smell really good and manly.
What the fuck?
She was like, you guys all smell really good and manly.
And then we
That was it.
like we just kind of walked away.
What the hell?
Because like, thanks.
What the hell?
With like the way she just like,
Was it Kroger?
yeah.
What the
Just
hell?
like, you guys all smell really good and manly. We set up the party and it was perfect.
Yeah, it was great. Everyone showed up, showed out. Lots of people brought gifts, which I was not expecting. So if you're watching this, thank you. Yeah, and then food was great, vibes were great. We had Grandma U people, we had Belmont people, we had family, we had everybody. So it was cool to have everyone under one roof. and it was I felt very loved and special, and it was good. And then my mom gave us sweet toast, shouted everybody out, and then it was party time.
Yeah.
No, we had it was kind of the same vibe. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out, and thank you to my mom for making that whole thing possible and happen. And the fam too. They were putting in some elbow grease, So then then we tore everything down, and then we came back to the B&B, unloaded, and then what did we do between? We kind of just died.
We chilled for a little bit, and then
We ate and died.
Eating, sleeping, pooping.
Yep.
we got more pictures.
Pre-game.
Oh yeah, we did some outside pictures.
Yeah, which we'll see later days.
Yeah, you'll see it on Instagram.
Oh yeah, times 2. Yep.
EYEAH.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was actually party time. So, do you want to? How do we set this up?
You gotta
Okay.
premise how you.
Okay. I have a good friend, and she texted me a couple weeks ago and was like, "Hey, what are you doing May 9th? I'm throwing this event with my friend at Aura Lounge."
Oral lounge.
Oral Lounge. That was it?
No, I'm done.
Dude, you crossed the line, dude.
He had the shit.
Oh. And she was like, Club 305 is doing this takeover, and we're going to have live Latin orchestra, salsa dancing, I can get you green room access, VIP, DJ booth access, all this shit. And I was like, when I texted her back a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I'm graduating that day, but if you want, I could have 15 of my family show up, kind of joking. And she was like, I actually could probably make that happen. And I was like, holy shit. So I texted in the fam group chat, and I was like, we doing this? And they were all in. So I was like, okay, actually, let's do this. So we got the tickets, we got hooked up, and then we basically, some people, Zane got a whole new suit because it was you had to fit a certain dress code vibe. We went did a little shopping, and then we had dinner here at the house, just leftovers, and then we locked in and turned into Miami nightlife mode. I gave them all the context on how it came to be.
I heard.
Okay.
And so we pull up to the Aura Lounge.
Oral Lounge.
The Oral Lounge.
And, they pat us down. She says, empty your pockets. I feel something in there. And I said, girl, there's nothing left to empty. The pockets are empty. And she's like, oh, okay, go right on in. And then we get our special little wristbands, and we're in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zane. And so there's a live orchestra playing Latin music. And, we're having a lovely time. There's a few people dancing. There's, plenty of people at the bar. There's some reserved tables in the center.
They were ours, by the way.
And they're our tables. And so, we kind of migrate. We put down our purses. And then it's time to just start getting crazy. And so I'm like, I gotta hit the dance floor. I've been learning. I looked up my 3-minute YouTube video on how to salsa. Let's get out there. And so I got Gavin with me, and then Zane was there too. And we were kind of hitting a little salsa. We were doing a little dancing. And at some point, there's a million people in and out of the experience.
Our circle, yeah. So for context, my friends, besides this group, met us there. It was 4 or 5 people. And then other people met us there too, but then also we're rolling with the people sort of that are throwing the event. So I'm like half coordinating, like, oh, like, ooh, like this is the person that made this all possible, family. Like here, like, you know, are we good? Are we set up? Are we locked in? But then also trying to just like vibe and have fun. So a little bit of, you know, cross, you know, I had to wear a lot of hats last night. So, you know, I don't know where I was going with that, but.
I don't either. Yeah, you sounded fucking stupid.
Guys, it's 2 a.m. So, yeah. So family was good. And then the event people were good. I don't think we can talk about
And so me and Gavin are dancing, and then
the
basically one thing leads to another. At some point, I'm dancing with like 3 different girls, and it's a lovely time. Love little dance. I'm doing spins. I'm doing tricks.
I'm tricks on it.
And then we're hitting up the green room in the back.
Yeah, so there was a lot of like back and forth on like, you have to wait until the artist is, you know, the band is done in the green room. We can go in the green room right now, but you have to wait till the artist is done. But you can go in right now. So I was like,
And also, no boys allowed, but also you're allowed.
Yeah. So I was kind of just holding off on the whole VIP experience thing, other than like the section part, because I was like, I don't want to piss people off. And like I was talking a lot with the girl who made this all possible, so it was just like, you know, not a lot of like knowing what's going on and just kind of vibing and waiting for the green light on things. But eventually we got the green light for the green room. So the other guy that is hosting this event is like, okay, we're clear, follow me. So then my entire family's like, and then so like we just had VIP, but somehow like my entire family got into this area. So we got to go backstage and then raid the green room after the band was out, and they left a lot low key.
They had half a pizza, and I was on top of that. They had tea and honey. I was on top of that.
And then they left like 2 unopened bottles of champagne, some vodka, I think a full bottle of Grey Goose, and then some other shit too. So it was kind of crazy. So yeah, we were all just like in this green room, like vibing, and you could still hear the music, so it wasn't like weird. And then there were a couple other people in there that we didn't know, but it wasn't like, they were kind of in and out because we kind of took over the whole thing. We're rolling like 20 deep. So we get into this tiny little like green room, and the like 3 or 4 people in there were like, what the fuck? And they kind of just like left.
Yeah.
Like we kind of forced it to just be our room. So that was fun. And like for a lot of people's first time in Nash, it was cool, a cool little like behind the scenes experience. And yeah, like we said, we had like reserved couches and seating and section table things, so it was nice. People were able to relax. And then we went to a little bar on Broadway called Pushing Daisies. Well, anything to add to the Oral Lounge experience before we move on?
Nope.
They played some bangers.
Oh yeah, the band was really good. It was like a probably 10-15 piece like live Latin orchestra, horn section. The singer actually went to Belmont. I knew her. It was cool. And then we went to a place called Pushing Daisies on Broadway, and that was very like kind of clubby, like underground, you know, like a little bit niche, you know what I mean? And then we closed the place out. The lights came on, and I've never seen it that bright in there, and I was like, okay, we're gonna go home. And then we got home, and then we went to sleep. And then today Ryan and I took a little walk in the morning. I called some relatives. I still need to read a lot of the cards in like the guest book and open gifts and all that, so a little behind on that. And then we did some Mother's Day stuff, and then we took my mom to lunch, and then we took her to the airport, and then we did the zoo.
And then we went to the Nashville Zoo.
Zoo.
And the Nashville Zoo is awesome. And I used to compare it to the Wildlife World Zoo, because I went to that one in April. I don't know when I went. but I'm a zoo guy, and the Nashville Zoo is kind of awesome.
Yep.
And we spent a fun little time looking
Yep.
at all the animals.
Yep. Ryan got to feed a bird.
And I got a bird on my hand.
Yeah, Ryan got his hand licked by a bird.
And the bird was really licking my hand up. I was like, bro, there's no nectar on those fingers. That's just that's just my sweetness. And it was awesome.
My sweetness. Yeah, the birds liked my sweetness.
The birds like to lick my sweetness.
Yeah. And then I saw the tiger, and we saw some more birds, and we saw some snakes, and we saw some giraffes,
We saw some monkeys.
some monkeys, and some rhinos, and some frogs, and some spiders. And then we had dinner at my dad's, and we did cake and cards, and it was nice. And then and then we went to Broadway to see my friend Avery sing, but we got there too late. So sorry, Avery. But yeah, but we saw her and so we said hi. And then we went to Posties, and it was actually second there. I had never been in there yet, but I'll be going back. And then Ryan ripped it up on karaoke. Ryan, tell him all about it.
Dude, so you go to Posties, and then you go to a little downstairs place that says karaoke down this way. And then they do karaoke. And so I was like, oh, dude, it's so locked in time. And so then I did karaoke, and I mean, everyone was singing country songs, so I was like, let me do a song that's like kind of country, but not really. And then when I started singing, I just hit the country accent, and I didn't mean to at all, because I wasn't planning to at all. And then I sang a song, and it was so awesome, dude. Dude, it's literally like electric on stage, man. Like, just like the feeling through your bones.
Yeah.
And then we went to Aldine's briefly, and they didn't like it, so then we left.
I love Broadway.
Yeah, Broadway's awesome.
I love
the best place in the
Broadway.
world. And now we're here, so we wanted to get this quad in-person podcast done before Gavin is a loser and leaves tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry for the low energy and the
You can do it.
like deliriousness, but we tried to pull through for you guys. But yeah, thank you to everyone that showed me love this weekend and made it all possible and awesome. We did it.
We did.
So yeah, when we're more coherent, we'll address it again. But yeah, thank you everybody. Love you all.
And that's it. That's all she wrote.
That's it. So yeah, sorry for the 7-month wait, but hopefully this was a somewhat decent recap episode. We will have part 2 of the Nash weekend and all, if not some of the Miami trip, because I go to Miami in 2 days, on the next episode. But for now, we'll see you on everyone's favorite musical podcast featuring Ryan Rain No Strikes, plus Zane, plus Gavin. Double time!